Hey everyone, Digital Sticks here, and this is just a quick revisit yet again of the topic of what VR to get for VRchat. My previous videos are all geared towards helping people make the right decision when buying VR for this game. Uh, so the thing is I keep getting the question, so what VR anyways, I'm getting the question as if people are asking which VR sets work with VRchat. Well, as far as I know, any PCVR headset is going to work with VRchat. There are ways you can work with other devices that aren't meant to be used with VRchat to make them PCVR devices. That's really getting out of the scope of this conversation. But out of the devices sold for to be used as PCVR, just they all should work with VRchat through Steam VR playing VRchat. So, and you can also use your Oculus products through Steam VR as well to do the hybrid setups for full body tracking. So, anyways, what VR set can you get for VRchat? Well, if you just want VRchat in VR, any of them. So, I'm sorry if that was not clear, but yeah, you are not going to buy a working PCVR headset, have a PCVR capable PC, and not be able to play VRchat in VR. So if your setup works, then it will work for VRchat. If your PC VR setup works, it will work for VRchat. So that should be clear now. Now, as far as the rest of that context, the whole point was what VR is best for VRchat. And really, I made it confusing because I had a budget in mind. But let's cut out the budget at this point. There's only one headset that has all the features you're going to want in VRchat, and that's ready to support trackers and the rest of it, and that is the Valve Index. Okay, now to further complicate that, the Oculus Rift S is going to be your next best option that's currently on the market. Then there's some interest in the G2. The Rift S won't natively support the trackers, but the touch controllers are pretty good for VRchat. They don't have full finger tracking, but it is intuitive. So you can do some basic gesturing that is quite intuitive with the touch controller. So that's pretty good. The hybrid setup to add full body tracking later, pretty good. You're going to have to buy base stations with that. It's expensive to make the jump, but it's doable. So, with that in mind, Oculus headsets, the Rift S is the budget option that's best. Any headset that works with VRchat is going to be better than VRchat on desktop, any PCVR headset. But if you're trying to make the investment and do it right, and you're trying to invest your money wisely, unless you're getting a steal on a used headset somewhere, if you're going new and this is your game, if you can make it happen, an Index kit is hands down the best. Now, other people want wireless and some other things, but for the basic user that is going to probably want full body tracking soon enough, the Index is your best experience. You've got the off-ear headphones for the spatial audio, the higher resolution, the ability to adjust your refresh rates and your settings on the fly, which can really help you kind of tweak a scenario in VRchat to get better performance or the most comfort for your circumstances. For example, you might be in a club world in an event that's getting kind of laggy or whatever, and your PC might be struggling. Well, you can experiment with those settings, and you may not need the highest resolution because it's all about the social experience at the moment. You can tweak that with an Index. It may help, may not, but at least you have the option to try. You're not just stuck with whatever you get out of the gate. Excuse me. COVID cough. No, I don't know what that cough is. Anyways, so that's it. You can use any PCVR headset with VRchat. Now I'm about to upload an additional video, so hopefully also short. It's going to be discussing something about Oculus that you may want to be aware of. So just briefly, that is that Oculus is about to require a Facebook account for the devices. After 2023, if you're already using an Oculus account, you will lose all access to your device unless you register a Facebook account. If you're buying a brand new Oculus, now going forward, I believe, or very soon going forward, you can't use it, you can't ever set it up without using a Facebook account. There will be no more Oculus accounts. So, that is not COVID, by the way. But so there is no, so the caution here that I'm going to also make in a separate video, and something to think about when you're buying an Oculus, it's still, they've got, the Rift S is still a pretty decent budget headset for the performance for the price versus an Index versus not having the money for an Index is pretty compelling. So what do I recommend? Well, I do not like this whole Facebook account attached thing, but you've got a couple options. You can either create a burner Facebook account, which will be kind of a pain in the ass to deal with, and I don't know if Facebook's going to catch on to those or whatever. The other option you have is to be smart and not buy your games from Oculus. If it's an Oculus exclusive, then you have no choice, and that's your choice. But if you can buy the game on Steam, buy the game on Steam. Then you can take it with you. Then you can change your account. You can drop your Facebook account, and you still own your game. If your game is linked to your Facebook, or you have to have a Facebook account to have the game, what happens when you realize you're spending too much time on Facebook and you just need to cut out that drama from your life? You got to cut out your games that you purchase too. Not a good play. I don't know. I've been through a lot of Facebook accounts. I have a give and take. Anyways, I get into it for a while. I get myself in trouble for a while. I got to just drop it for a while. I don't want the games I buy to be attached to that account so that they go away with it. Forget that. So don't buy your games from Oculus. That's how you deal with the Facebook account if you can't resist buying an Oculus headset. So that would be my advice. I'm going to have a separate video on that as well. But again, you can use any VR headset with VRchat. The whole point of these video series was to help people make the right decisions. You can still go look at my other videos. If you're on a budget and you're really trying to get the most out of the budget, that's what the videos are for. That's what I had in mind. So I discussed things like the Vive and how viable it is now and all of that. So that's all there. If you'd like this content, when I have something to share, I share it on VR Technology and on VRchat. And then I just share a lot of the DJ mixes I make and some Beat Saber once in a while. And a few other things too. Just whatever I can, when I can, I bring that up. And I do appreciate all my subscribers. I recently exceeded 100. I know that's very trivial for a lot of people, but hey, it's pretty cool for me to hit. So thank you to those who subscribed and watched. Please be sure to like the video. Comments are always appreciated. I respond as thoughtfully as I can, so if I can help you out, I'll be happy to. Have a good day.